This video will explain why Microsoft Word often has the issues that it does, and people get frustrated with the formatting or the lack of consistent formatting within their documents. Start off by formatting typically the way that most people format, where they would select some text, and what they would look to do is increase the font size. They might look to click within a bit of text and do some highlighting, bold some text, highlight some text, maybe change the font color, look to select some text over here, and what we'll do is we'll apply some numbering. Now notice when we apply these various what we know are known as direct formats, over on the right hand side we have this styles palette. Incidentally, the styles palette is brought up by clicking little, for lack of a better word, the Duvala key in the corner of the styles group. So we're going to click that. Now notice all the formatting that is currently shown here. Styles are basically preset fonts, formats and layouts. Now as we apply these manual formats, notice nothing has changed here. What we're going to look to do is we're going to go into the bottom right hand corner and we're going to click on the little link that says options. Now within the middle there are three tick boxes: paragraph level formatting, font formatting, bullet and numbering formatting. By simply ticking these three boxes, we're now actually revealing the formatting that is actually in use within the document. Now it's this stuff here that actually controls the formatting in your documents. So people get frustrated when they don't understand why, when they format a certain way, fonts change in certain parts of the document, bullet points don't indent correctly. Here's an example. We've got some numbered points. Now what we'll look to do is we'll select these numbered points that we previously applied, and I'd like you to just watch here on the styles palette. I'm going to be playing along with the ruler, adjusting the position of the numbers, grabbing this little hanging indent marker, adjusting that to 1. So further down the document we're going to look to apply numbers again. This is a very common thing, and we'll look to apply numbers manually once again. Now once again what we're going to have to look to do is to adjust the position of the first marker, and as you notice how this has now added an additional format to the styles palette here. We're going to adjust the hanging indent marker, and we've now got something that closely resembles what we've got up above. So let's say for whatever reason we want to look to restart this numbering, or beg your pardon, to continue the numbering on from the previous list. So we simply right click on the one, choose continue numbering, and notice how the indents get reset. So we'll look to adjust this again. Very frustrating. Drag the marker back, drag the marker back. Now we'll look to, let's restart numbering, and again what we've got is another variation of manual formatting added to the styles palette. So every single time that you adjust and play with the buttons up along the top here, some more examples being, if we right click within a paragraph, notice currently we've got something called normal applied. If we right click, choose paragraph, increase some spacing before, adjust the line spacing, we click OK, you notice what that's done is it's added more to the palette. I'm going to use the format painter and paint onto, we're going to use this format painter and we're going to paint onto another paragraph over here, so the formatting looks consistent. However, with this paragraph what we're going to look to do is to increase indentation. Notice that when we do, what it does is it adds more and more garbage to the palette. I'm going to click onto a bit of texture and I'm going to apply a style known as heading 1, built-in style. And notice this, in this example, it's Calibri Light 16. Now if I look to bold, notice it's just one instance of heading 1 here. If I click within the word heading and I hit bold, I end up with heading 1 plus bold. If I click over here and change the font color, and I get heading 1 plus red. So every bit of manual direct formatting that you do using most of these buttons along the ribbon, you end up with direct formats. And this is a very short document, only less than a page, and already look at all the additional formats. Now if I just show you, if you go to options and we disable these three tick boxes and then click OK, everything here seems fine, all honky-dory, but what's actually happening in the background, going to options again, ticking these three boxes and hitting OK, all this formatting here is actually what is controlling and driving the formatting in your Word documents. So when people get frustrated and they don't understand why all the stuff in this formatting is happening, the weird inconsistent formats that Word is infamous for, it's due to all this manual direct formatting.